Hello again. I'm Senator Derek Kilmer from the 26th Legislative District, which stretches from the Narrows Bridge to downtown Bremerton. Welcome once more to my weekly video update from the state capitol. You know, when I first ran for the legislature, I had lots of ideas about things I wanted to do to stimulate job growth and support our veterans and make sure our neck of the woods got a fair transportation deal. And when I got here, I found out there were lots of people who had their own ideas they wanted me to pursue. But I have to tell you that some of the best ideas that produce the most rewarding results still come from regular folks back home. It's a testament to the power of participation, and today I'd like to tell you about 3 of those ideas. Just a few days before this year's legislative session started, I got an email from a Gig Harbor woman named Teresa, who works for the state. Her sister's a teacher in Puyallup and had started chemotherapy in order to treat ovarian cancer. Unfortunately, she didn't have enough sick leave built up to carry her through an entire 5 months of treatment. So Teresa signed up to donate her sick leave to her sister, just as many public employees who work for different state agencies already are allowed to do. It was then that she discovered that state law does not allow state employees to donate leave to school districts and vice versa. So she took the initiative and wrote her state senator for help. Exactly 2 weeks later, I introduced Senate Bill 6724 to fix this problem and let workers from state agencies and school districts share leave if both the agency and the district is agreeable to it. A few weeks ago, Teresa and her sister came down to Olympia to testify with me in favor of the bill, and last week the Senate approved it 45-0 and sent it to the House, where a hearing was held on Friday. With any luck, we'll push this one all the way to the governor's desk. Unfortunately, sometimes ideas brought by constituents are rooted in tragedy. In October, I got an email from a woman named Angela about a bill I worked on several years ago, and she wanted me to try again. Some time ago, she had a friend who got pulled over by what she assumed was a police cruiser. But it turned out the vehicle was merely equipped with police lights, allowing the driver to, in effect, impersonate a law enforcement officer. Unfortunately, this encounter turned violent and then deadly. So in January, I introduced Senate Bill 6356 at Angela's request to make clear that before any law enforcement vehicle is surplused to a private party, all emergency lighting, radios, identifying law enforcement decals, colors and striping that weren't originally installed by the manufacturer must be removed. This bill has been approved by the Senate 47-0 and has been given a hearing in the House. I'm optimistic this one, too, will make its way to the governor's desk. Finally, I've talked before about my bill to direct 3% of state contracts to businesses owned by veterans and service members. This is a bill that was brought to me by a veteran who returned home from the Middle East and really found it difficult to get his business up and running again. Veterans issues is a big priority for me, and I happily took up his cause. This idea came from a man who'd made great personal sacrifices to watch our back overseas, and I think we should have his back now that he's home. Senate Bill 5041 also passed the Senate unanimously and has been heard in the House. Again, these are all great ideas on the cusp of being written into the law books because concerned citizens took the initiative to call or write their legislator. Occasions like these remind me that I work for you. Sometimes that means placing a call to a state agency to help untangle some red tape. Sometimes it means nothing more than directing constituents to the right people to get the help they need. And sometimes that means taking their great ideas and writing them into state law. So if you have questions, specific needs, or simply want to express your concerns, please call or write my office. This is what I'm here for. This is how democracy works. Thanks for taking the time to watch this week, and I'll see you again next week for another update. Thanks for watching.